Thanks for checking out Durbania. I'm Durbin, and I'm gonna read way too much into Guardians of the Galaxy. Spoilers ahead. One of the big appeals I think this movie has is that it's fun and lighthearted. It's self-aware. It knows it has a talking space raccoon in it and a talking tree. It knows this about itself, and it embraces the fun in that. I think the other thing that makes this movie really appealing is that it has heart, that you have these broken characters, these underdogs, these misfits who no one would ever see as heroes, and they are the ones who come together and save the galaxy. And these are characters that know that they're broken and they have all this pain underneath, but in the end, they're just looking for acceptance and a second chance.
So here we are, a thief, 2 thugs, an assassin, and a maniac. But we're not gonna stand by as evil wipes out the galaxy.
Then this great evil arises, Ronan the Accuser. The dude's got power, he's got resources, but he craves more power in the form of an Infinity Stone. When he finds out that Thanos wants him to get a hold of an Infinity Stone, he's like, forget you, Thanos. I'm taking the stone. I'm taking vengeance for my people. Yeah. So now this quest for the stone, for power, for vengeance, puts all the galaxy in danger. But by chance, that very stone ends up in the hands of our heroes, drawing them into this story. It just so happens on the very same day that Ronan sent men to go pick up the stone, that Peter was there first, and he got a hold of the stone. Just so happens at this very same time, this is when Gamora picked to rebel against Thanos. Of all the times she could have before, it is this particular time that she chose to rebel against him. And it just so happens to be this time that Rocket and Groot are in just the right place at just the right time to get caught up in all of this. To me, that is just way too many things to be an accident or chance. It's like some kind of plan that was coming together to take down this evil whose goal is to steal, kill, and destroy. But whose plan?
But life's giving us a chance. To do what?
Life is giving us a chance. Interesting quote there from Peter Quill. And now, as I take a step back and look at the picture that this movie is painting for me, there's only one mind I can think of that is absolutely big enough to see this whole thing and come up with a comprehensive, just right plan with just the right people to take down this big, proud, evil force. And that's the mind of God. I mean, it fits his MO. Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Life is giving us a chance. Jesus has this habit of taking people that everybody just writes off, people that have made too many mistakes, people that are just in so much pain, and taking those people and infusing their lives with purpose and then using them to change history. I mean, in part of his 12, when Jesus was putting his 12 together, one of the people he picked was Matthew, a tax collector. I mean, tax collectors back then were like thieves.
Rocket wanted on over 50 charges of vehicular theft and escape from lockup.
Peter was a hothead who opened his mouth a little too much, and then when Jesus was arrested, he whipped out his sword and cut off one of the guard's ear. Hothead. Those are the people that God used to change history. And I think this movie is a great picture of that, because you got these who nobody would ever see as heroes because they're criminals, to say the least. And they get thrown into the mix together as they're, in their own ways, looking for their second chance at life. At first, they resist this entire situation, but then they become brothers and sister in arms. Then this fascinating picture with Groot gets thrown into the mix here, where at the end of this movie, as the ship is crashing, Groot forms that protective tree ball around them, and he covers his friends, he protects them, and he dies for them.
No, Groot! You can't. You'll die. Why are you doing this?
We are Groot.
And then he comes back to life. Groot is not Jesus. Just so we're clear, I am not saying that Groot is Jesus. What I am saying is I really do like that picture that this scene paints of what Jesus said. There's no greater love than this, for one to lay his life down for his friends. And these were Groot's friends. He loved them warts and all, he covered them under his protection. He died for them so they could go on living. And it does remind me of the real thing, that Jesus loves you and I so much, warts and all, that he came here to cover us under his protection, to die for us so that we could go on living, and not just go on living the same old broken lives, but so that he can bring healing into the deepest parts of our lives and make everything brand new. And he came back to life so we can have this friendship and this relationship with him that brings this continuous life and this continuous healing deep down into who we are. Throughout history, God has used broken people who made all kinds of bad decisions to change history. And that hasn't changed for us today. And I really do like that picture a lot in this movie of these people who were broken. They got their second chance, their lives turned around, and they ended up saving the whole galaxy.
We will not stand by as evil
wipes out billions of innocent lives.
Why would you risk your life for this?
Because right now, life's giving us a chance.
Who is your favorite Guardians of the Galaxy character? You can let me know in the comments. Also, make sure to subscribe. You can also subscribe on iTunes and SoundCloud if you want to listen to this in your car, anything fun like that. And make sure to hit me up on Facebook and Twitter. Thanks for checking out Durbania. I'm Durbin.